So I heard you guys want to learn how to make these with your laser. So let's go. First things first, the hat matters. You're going to need a soft crown. Anything with a hard crown is not going to work because what we have to do is invert this. It's hard to kind of do with here, but you're going to flip it in just like this. There we go. And then I like to push the top back down again. It makes it more round for me. So I will usually push it in and then push it back up almost until you have this. Next thing you're going to need is some sort of stand. We do sell these on our website. They are about 3 to 4 weeks out in production because we are in high demand for them. You can make your own. There's perks to these, and we'll go over that in a different video, but you will need something to hold them in the laser. Once you have your jig ready, you're just going to place your hat in it. The biggest part is your hat needs to be flat. The laser heads have to be close, so if they're not flat, it's not going to work. It can't just go around this. It won't get real close up to this edge. So we're going to take pins. You can pin them down multiple ways. This stand we designed because I wanted something easy and quick, and then hat burning blew up, and we started making it for everybody else. So this was originally designed with ease in mind for me, a maker. I didn't want to have to tape everything. I've tried magnets. I didn't want anything on the brim to where I couldn't, sorry guys, I am still sick, but I didn't want anything on the brim to where I had to worry about the laser hitting it. So this was the best option. So this is our original creation. We are the only ones that sell these. We're going to pin it down all the way around. Awesome. If you need more pins, you need to make it more flat, it's a little loose there. Not a big deal. Our stands come with extras, so you can pin it down in different places. So we'll add a pin there. These also work for youth and short brim hats. You just want to make sure it is completely flat. Next, you're going to put it in your laser. Size does matter for these. You need something that's large enough to fit your hat and your hat stand. 400 by 400 millimeters is really the smallest you're going to want. Anything smaller and it's not going to fit well, you're going to have to burn in pieces, and that's really not fun. So for our hat stands, we put them in the laser, push my laser head all the way back, and then I can actually use my stand. It's set up so that I can use it to easily align it. We'll make sure the back is lined up with my alignment bar, and then we will set it. I like to start it in the middle, and actually I was cutting something different, so I need to change my focal bar. There we go. That's, yep. So I always align mine in the top middle. It's the easiest when it comes to my designs. A little sneak peek at one I just drew, but we're actually going to use my Peony Paradise design today because this one is definitely a fan favorite. When I started doing this a couple years ago, nobody was burning entire pictures on entire brims. Maybe small designs, but that was about it. It just wasn't a thing to burn an entire brim of a hat. So I spent a year absolutely perfecting my process, and then I made a tutorial, and then I've taught hundreds of people in the last year how to do exactly what I do. So check out gummythunk.com, where you can find not just our tutorial, but a complete startup kit with jigs, blank hats, and designs included. And we also teach you how to align your hats perfectly so you don't waste blanks and you can get going making money right away. So that's ready. We're going to go back over here. Normally I would close this enclosure, but I want to do a time lapse, so I'm going to leave it open. If you're burning hats, close your enclosure, have a vent, do it in your garage, vent it outside, whatever you need to. These are toxic when burned. Okay, so that's set up. Let's hit start and watch it go. Just kidding, that would take forever. I use a 10 watt, so these usually take about 1 to 2 hours. The higher wattage you go, the faster it's going to be. And now our hat's done. And we'll just take the whole stand out. This is harder to do with one hand. Okay, so let's take out our pins. These jigs make such a difference. We've gotten some feedback about price point, but unfortunately printing is not the fastest, and they do take about 8 hours on 2 printers to make just one. We are actively working on upgrades, but in the meantime, just know when you buy anything from our site, you're actively supporting a real small business and artist. Once your pins are out, you'll just lift it out of your hat stand and pop it back into place. As long as you do this pretty quickly after printing and don't leave it in for a long time, you're not going to get a lot of creases, warping, any of that. You can just kind of gently push it all back together. And now you have a burned hat. Your support online is what allows us to teach you, so don't forget to follow and interact. Gummy Thunk on all socials and gummythunk.com, where you can check out our new Lacy 2.0, a no-stress hat lacing jig for adding leather lacing to the brim of your hats. Now go make cool shit.